Hey everyone, and welcome back to TimeLapse Earth, the channel where we explore everything, from the smallest atom to the grandest galaxies, always with an eye on how it impacts our world. Today, we're not looking up at the stars, but rather at something hitting a lot closer to home, your wallet, and the increasingly complex world of international trade. You've probably seen the headlines: new tariffs, trade wars, rising prices. It sounds complicated, almost like a separate language. But at its core, understanding tariffs is crucial to understanding our global economy and how political decisions can directly affect your everyday life. So, let's break down what a tariff is, why governments use them, and what the recent U.S.-China tariff discussions could mean for all of us. First off, what exactly is a tariff? In simple terms, a tariff is a tax. But it's not just any tax. It's a tax on imported goods or services. Think of it like this. When a product made in one country crosses the border into another country to be sold, a tariff is an extra cost added to that product. Now, why would a government do this? There are usually two main reasons. The first is to protect domestic industries. Imagine a country wants to encourage its own businesses to make more steel. If imported steel is cheaper, domestic steel manufacturers might struggle. By putting a tariff on imported steel, the foreign steel becomes more expensive, making the locally produced steel more competitive. This can save local jobs and strengthen local industries. The second reason is as a tool in international diplomacy or negotiation, what we often call a trade war. It's a way for one country to pressure another into making certain policy changes or concessions. So, when we hear about proposed 100% tariffs on Chinese imports, it sounds like China's paying a huge penalty, right? Well, this is where a common misconception comes in. While the tariff is imposed on an imported good, it's not China that directly pays that tax. It's actually the importer, the U.S. company bringing those goods into the country, who pays the tariff at the border. And what do you think happens then? That cost doesn't just disappear. The importing company usually passes that extra cost onto the consumer. Let's use a simple example. Say a U.S. company imports a gadget from China for $100. If a 100% tariff is applied, that company now has to pay an additional $100 to the U.S. government when the gadget enters the country. To maintain their profit margins, they'll likely sell that gadget to you, the consumer, for around $200, plus their regular markup. So, the price you see on the shelf could effectively double. This isn't just theoretical. It's how these policies can lead to higher prices on everything from electronics to clothing. The ripple effects don't stop there. Tariffs can lead to what's called supply chain diversification. Companies might start looking for new countries to manufacture their goods to avoid the tariffs altogether. This means new factories, new jobs, and new economic relationships, but it's a slow and expensive process. There's also the potential for inflation. As consumers pay more for goods, their purchasing power decreases. And of course, there's the risk of retaliation. China can impose its own tariffs on U.S. goods, like agricultural products, harming American farmers and exporters. It creates a complex web of economic consequences that can be hard to predict. Understanding these dynamics isn't just for economists or politicians. It's for all of us, because trade policy directly shapes the prices we pay, the jobs available, and the economic stability of our nations. The next time you hear about tariffs, you'll know it's not just a political chess game, but a powerful economic lever with very real, very tangible impacts on our daily lives. And that's our deep dive into tariffs for today. If you found this explanation helpful, please hit that like button, subscribe to TimeLapse Earth for more educational journeys, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss our next video. We love hearing your thoughts, so leave a comment below with what topics you'd like us to explore next. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next time lapse.